Okay, so I stopped that recording just to get clarity there, but I think we can continue now. Now I'm going to share my screen quickly. Share. Then we are going to look at the market. Now here you can see I am making 10% in this trade. Now, let me quickly, the market is at 226, 2.3. Confirm. So what did I just do? I secured my profits. I got in here. Let me just scroll a bit down. Okay, trading view. Let's give my internet a second. So you will see now that this transaction, it will actually go away because my stop loss has been hit. So what do I mean by that? Let's just give a few seconds for this screen to actually show. In fact, I think just keep in mind, I'm 10% up. I got in at 2.39 and it's now at 2.27. So let me quickly explain. New share whiteboard. Okay, remember we are about to launch a 365-day challenge where whether your goal will be to actually take 1% or 2% from the market. That's your personal goal, but we'll consistently take these profits from the market. That is basically the goal. So these calls are obviously for educational purposes and not financial advice. Now I got in on Matic at 2.39. Now I'm not holding Matic, but remember we are used to buying a coin low. We buy it here, and then when the price goes up, then we sell it. So this is where we buy, and this is where we sell. So if it goes up 10%, so we bought here and we sell here, then it is 10% that you make. But now the market is going down. So now what have I done? I've actually sold many of my coins when it was still up. And then now because it's going down, so let's say, okay, not let's say, this is what actually happened with this trade, for instance. Now I've got my $100 and Matic Polygon was trading at $2.39. I shorted the market, which means I predicted for the market to go down, and I was right. It actually did go down. It went to 2.27. Now, when it went down, I was in profit of 10%. 10% profit. So now my $100 is not $100 anymore. It is $110. And then I put my stop loss at 2.3 as what you guys have seen now. So when it went back to 2.3, and then I was only in profit of, let's say, 7.5%. So when it came back, the price came back from 227. When it came back up, when it reached 2.3, my stop loss kicked in, it sold me out. So now I've got $107. What did I make in that trade? I made 7%. So that trade is a 7% profit trade. Now, remember what we said, we are in a 365-day cycle, and we need to either take 1% from the market or 2% from the market. That is basically the goal. Many times we're going to make more. So I'm done trading now because I've made my 7% for the day. But if I see another opportunity, I will get in and I will tell you now what am I looking for to actually see where I can actually short or whether I can go long. So if I'm trading with $1,000, my $1,000 over a period with 1%, I can actually take my $1,000. Let me just think. Okay, everybody is South African here on this call, so let us count in hands. But if you are watching the replay and you're counting in dollars, just change the unit. So I'm trading with 1,000, and over this 365 days, if I only make 1%, sorry, 1,500, because $100 is 1,500 rand. So I'm trading with 1,500 rand. I'm making 1% per day. Over 365 days, that 1,500 equals 56,000 rand. 56,000. Now that is why I said it's the consistent amounts. When you look at it, it's mind-boggling, because if you are going to make only 2%, I showed you guys now how I made 7% in that day, right in front of you. So if you only make 2% on a daily basis with 1,500 for the 365 days challenge, then you are going to sit here on 2.2 million after I know my handwriting is not the best, but 2.2 million, that is where you can actually sit if you were to make 2% per day. I just made 7% there. So that is why I said we do not care where the market goes. We do not care where the market, whether it goes up or whether it goes down. So let me quickly erase this once again. If you have the Crypto Intel package, if you pay 150 US dollars, then that is for the beginners stage basically. But if you want some consistent training on how to also make money when the market goes down, then you'll have to upgrade, increase your skill, and go to the Crypto Pro. So I will be sharing a bit here what I was looking for and what I'll be looking for over the next couple of days. Because like I said, I'm not confirming that we are in a bear market, but I'm also not saying that this could be the start of it. Let me share the screen once again. Share. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so the trade is still running. I'm still 10% up. So what I explained to you guys, I got in at 2.39 and we are now on 2.26. So as the market comes down, I'm making trades. So I'm already making 11%, 10.8% on this trade. So which means that it's almost that I'm done trading for the next 10 days. If you are only to have 1% in mind, but you can always take more. So I'll be keeping my eye on positions. So my take profit is obviously at 2.3. Let me just see. Oh, that is why it actually didn't go through. So I actually made a mistake in front of you guys, so that is actually good that we all could actually witness that. So what I'm going to do is, let me quickly fix that. So my take profit, instead of putting it in my take profit, I put it in my stop loss. So I should have put in it here 2.3. Confirm. Is it past that? Oh man, my internet is not playing along yet. 2.3. Okay, let's just get out of this type at 11%. Yeah. Oh, because we are already over 2.3. That's why it didn't go through. But I took 11% from the market. So what was I looking for? So like I say, this will most probably feel that it's over your head in terms of if you are on the Crypto Intel. But for the Crypto Pro guys, that should actually make sense. In fact, I would like for you guys to actually also share with me which videos I can record and actually put into the back office. That will make your life easier. So I'm basically just going to look at Bitcoin, because at this point of time, Bitcoin is dragging the entire market. So let's take this away. Delete. So many of you guys are familiar with these lines and these zones. So the reason for that is basically where there are supply zones and demand zones. So now this supply zone that actually kept it up moved and actually became this demand zone, which kept the market up, has actually become a supply zone. So you have changed from green to red. And this green, we are actually right here now. Now, remember, how do we actually determine what the market is going to do going forward? We go back. So the Fibonacci retracement tool is exceptionally important and unique to this market conditions right here. So I could comfortably actually get into that trade knowing that I will actually take my 2% from there. 2% was a goal, but obviously we were able to take 11%. So I'm not going to explain how to do it, what to do it, what the amounts should be here, because that goes into the Crypto Pro package. So if you don't have the Crypto Pro, then that is where you will actually get it. So therefore I said we are actually in the 78% region now. So now we need to understand that the golden ratio here where this demand was, it actually went past that. And we need to actually know that if we were to break through this support here, then our next stop will be 33,000, because only there is where there is now more support for Bitcoin. So that is what percentage is that? Let's see. That is like a 16% drop. 16% drop would most probably bring the altcoins down by 20%. So you can, if you're trading Bitcoin, then you can actually make 10% in that. So it's or 16% in that if you're trading Bitcoin alone. If you're trading altcoins, then could actually take a bit more from it. But it's important that we actually need to know how to short the market and actually when to short the market. Because, I mean, here where we are now, this is actually a zone where you need to still confirm whether, you know what, is the market going down or is it actually going back up? Now, I've actually noticed that we are actually experiencing some resistance around about the what is the $40,000 and $50 around about there. So let me just take away the Fibonacci attachment tool. So I've noticed that I'm going to make this actually a bit more smaller. So this is the channel that I'm actually observing at this point of time. This is the channel right here. However, we were trading in this channel until we broke through it last night. We were trading in this channel between here, clone, and here. But please do not be open-minded for if the market is going to correct, because this is only a 40 odd percent, unless it's 50% retracement. Yeah, it is a bit more than 50%, but we were trading there, so I was comfortable to actually be shorting from those amounts to here. And then obviously when I did my longs, when I say long, I bought low and sell high. I would keep my stop losses in check. But we broke out of this, so this is not too important for me today. It was important yesterday, but it's not important today for me, because I can actually see that we are actually experiencing this also right here. Whether it's going to start going down, whether it's going to go up, only time will tell. I was anticipating trading in this range, but I see that it's been the second time that we get knocked out there. So is this demand zone going to last? Because China has banned Bitcoin once again, we will actually have to, and Chinese are actually the people who actually sit with the most Bitcoin. However, the US is slowly starting to actually level the playing grounds. But yeah, at this point of time, China plays a big role. Now, I've been shorting from there to here, but on my altcoins. So I would watch what Bitcoin does, and then I would go to my altcoin. Therefore, I could get in Matic and I could get in Cardano, and I would actually short it from there up until here. However, the Fibonacci retracement tool is exceptionally important at this point of time, guys. Go to your training in your Crypto Pro package. Make sure that you actually understand how to use it, because when using it, you will actually start seeing all of the things that the general public do not see, and knowing how to actually short and when to actually short. So at this point of time, I'm shorting, but I'm also going long, because once I see it reaches the, like for instance, we are testing now the 78% in the Fibonacci retracement, like I've just shown. So between the 78 and the 61%, we can actually see that we are trading in between there now. So it's imperative to actually be using that. And once it actually break through the 78% on the downside, then it will go to the 90%. So then you'll know, need to know how to actually do that. That is now if it is going to go there. But if it were to go there from there, it's almost a 20% drop. So that's 20% that you can actually make. So I got out a bit higher, especially in my altcoins. So I made sure that you know what, I'm in US dollar now, so I'm keeping my dollar value. But if I were to buy them back now, the coins I actually sell, then I'll be buying back 20%. But is it the best time to buy back now? Time will obviously tell, but this would obviously be a better position for me to buy back. I'm not saying I want it to go to 32,000, but if it goes there, I do not care. I will still know how to make money. But let's say the market goes back from here, it shoots up. You need to know that you need to have, like you put a stop limit, you need to put a stop buy. So if it were to go through this, because remember, if it were to test this level here again, this will be the 50% on the Fibonacci retracement tool. Now, if it were to break through that one, it will obviously go back to the 23%. So this was 23%. So I will be actually putting my stop buy. I will put it there. So if the market, if I were to be asleep and the market goes right back up, it will buy my coins back there. But I will still be able to buy back. Let's see. From there to here, because I won't put my what's name here, my stop, my limit buy here, because it can come here and still go back down. Then I bought the coins. It must first break it, so I can buy back 7% of the coins. I'm not losing any money. I'm basically buying back 7%, because when it breaks here, then there's a potential to actually go back. Remember, I sent you a video, a very short video on the 50%. If it were to break the 50%, I would be happy. That was on Friday. It did not break the 50%. However, it retested it. And when it retested it, we saw many coins actually going up quite well. So it's important, if you have been in this space for a short period of time, we need to know that a bull market lasts sometimes up to 18 months. I wouldn't necessarily say we've been in a bull market since last March, Black Thursday, which was on the 12th of March last year, because it went to $3,000 and then now it went to $64,000. So, but if we have been in an uptrend since March last year. So at some point of time, we will be actually going down in terms of and the market will correct, or we will actually see a bear market. And in the time of bear market, we need to know how to actually make money when it is a bear market. So just to give a recap once again. So we will be recording, like you guys saw last week, I bought a camera for with some of my profits. We'll be recording some professional videos on the challenge. So I'll be getting in touch with my good friends who launched this challenge with me, so we can actually officially launch it. So we'll be making some nice videos, and you won't see my ugly handwriting anymore. But the idea was, let's say you're trading with 1,500 and with 1% per day. So we don't care whether the market goes up or down. With 1% per day, you take that to 56,000 Rand. And with 2% per day, we take that 1,500 to 2 million, 2.2. That is the power of consistency. So it's important that you know, now you can actually see that knowing how to make money when the market goes down is very important, because the market is not always going to go up. And in fact, I'm loving this stage, because remember, when the market goes down, there's fear in the market. You can exactly predict, because people are fearing for every single thing. So then you can actually partake. But many times in a bull market, when it is, everything's only going up, there's so much good news you don't know whether this good news is enough to actually push the market to go back up once again. So it's important that you know how to actually make money going up and actually going down. So this is obviously a 365-day challenge. So obviously the market will go up and down. So therefore, we have the capital intel, which obviously focuses on how to make money when the market goes up. And then and the capital pro is obviously more in depth on what to look for and how to actually short the market, and what to look for, especially the levels that you need to look for in terms of when we are actually shorting the market. But it obviously also works in terms of the bull market, because that is what I actually used as a guide as well to make money whilst the market was going up. So let's clear all drawings, stop share. Are there any questions? Any questions? So how to use the, whilst you're thinking how to use the Fibonacci retracement tool is, I think it's the third video in your Capital Pro. In fact, it's the second one. So go back to it and it will actually put you in the 0.1% of all traders out there, because most people don't know what to look for when it goes down, but now you exactly know how to do that. If there aren't any questions, I'll see you on our next call. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucian.
Thank you.